Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel BoomerangSimPilot. I'm really glad to have you here today. Whether you are one of our amazing subscribers or a valued channel member, thank you for your continued support. It means a lot to have this passionate community along for the journey. Today we have got something special lineup. We will be flying from Brussels to Stockholm Arlanda on board the Fenix Airbus A320 in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. As a real-world Airbus pilot, I will be walking you through the flight with real-world procedure inside and tips from the flight deck, just like we do it in the airline world. Whether you are a flight sim enthusiast and aspiring pilot or just love aviation, you are in the right place. Sit back, relax and enjoy this virtual journey across Europe as we bring a little piece of the skies into your home. Let's get started with the pre-flight setup and walk you through today's routine, weather and also aircraft configuration. Once again, welcome aboard and thank you for flying with me today. Okay, right now we are on Brussels Airport on gate 162 and today we are on board Airbus A320 on VATSIM from Brussels toward Stockholm Arlanda Airport. Let's jump into the cockpit and have a look some briefly about flight plan. That today flight is almost 1 hour and 42 minutes and we will be cruising at flight level 370. Today flight is based on coast index 10 and currently the ISO deviation for today is +2 degrees and average wind components we have almost about 54 knots of wind today. Actually the wind is from 233 degrees 58 knots, which is almost a tailwind. And as you see, today we are on board Fenix Airbus A320 with the CFM 56-5 Bravo 6 engines from Brussels to Stockholm Arlanda. But before starting our journey today, I have some special item today that we will explain it in the cruise portion of flight, and that is that if you have more attention and a look to this chart that is based on our today flight profile, we will cruise at flight level 370, which is a red line, and just before reaching the top of climb we cross the Tropopause altitude, which is almost dashed blue line. Almost today we will frequently crossing Tropopause altitude. It has some special behavior about this item, and we will talk to each other during cruise portion of flight about this item, that our cruising altitude is equal, higher or sometimes lower of the Tropopause altitude. Okay, we are today on board B-Line or Brussels Airline 1 Hotel Romeo with the call sign B-Line 1 Hotel Romeo, and today the Brussels ground, and also radar are available on VATSIM network. We are just connecting to the VATSIM network right now and going to connect with the Brussels ground on frequency 118.055. Okay, let's jump into here and let's up-to-date the weather. Today weather for Brussels airport is based on time 1720 Zulu, wind from 260 degrees, almost 1 knots. Visibility is 10 km more with the scatter cloud at 4,200 feet with the temperature of 20 and also 2.10 with the QNH of 1015 and no SIG as a trend. And let's jump into the FMS for MCDU, ATSU, and here for AOC menu 80s, and the request for Echo Bravo Bravo Romeo for departure and send the 80s. Let's go for receiving message, and within a few seconds we have a new 80s that Brussels national or international information whiskey at time 1650 recorded. Expect vectoring for ILS approach runway 25 left for arrival, and clear and dry runway 25 right for departure, and transition level will be fly level 55 and a wind from 240 degrees, which is almost is the old weather condition. We have an up-to-date weather with the 260 degrees 11 knot and the rest of the weather condition. Confirmation information whiskey and first contact. Perfect. And the Unicom frequency on 122.8 on is active right now on active frequency, and we should set 118.055 for ground operation and ground frequency. All items and calculations are performed and we are ready actually for closing the door, and right now the boarding is completed and starting the APU. Very good afternoon, Brussels ground. Line 1 Hotel Romeo on a stand 162 with information whiskey.
Line 1 Hotel Romeo, say again,
Line 1 Hotel Romeo on a stand 162 with information whiskey. Request departure clearance to Stockholm Arlanda, request fly level 370.
Line 1 Hotel Romeo, you can contact Brussels delivery on 121 decimal 955.
121 decimal 955. Line 1 Hotel Romeo. Thank you. See you.
EG 781 stand 227 request push.
Okay, the frequency is 121 decimal 955, which is
Ryanair 2 Whiskey Papa, fire.
Very good afternoon, Brussels delivery, Beeline 1 Hotel Remo with information whiskey on a stand 162.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, Brussels delivery, good evening. Information whiskey is current. You are clear to Stockholm via Nikki 3 Golf departure route, runway 25 right, climb flight level 60, squawk 7103.
Say again about the squawk, Beeline 1 Hotel Remo.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, squawk 7103.
Thank you. Beeline 1 Hotel Remo is clear to destination Stockholm Arlanda Airport out of runway 25 right, Nikki 3 Golf departure, initially flight level 60, squawk 7103. Beeline 1 Hotel Remo.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, respected correct. Startups approved, report ready for pushback.
We'll be ready for push and start within next 5 minutes, Beeline 1 Hotel Remo. Thank you. So 103 as a squawk and also flight level 60 as clear for initial altitude, and as we expected out of runway 25 right for Nikki 3 Golf departure. And right now the APU is available, APU bleed is on, and ground power disconnected, seatbelt sign as well as no smoking on, and let's go for closing doors and also disconnect the ground power unit. Let's check the trip indicator. Everything is good about the parking brake, and can remove chocks and cones. Cockpit to ground. Hello my friend, we are getting ready for push and start. Are you ready for? Okay, thank you. I will advise you later. Thank you. Okay, let's go for checklist. Cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins and covers. Remove a few quantity. Almost 7,880. Seatbelt on. 8 years. Nav, we have 3 green with no differs. And also the last item, barrel ref 1015 sedan, cross check as QNH. Okay, going for connecting the tow truck and getting ready for push and start. Process delivery, Beeline 1 Hotel Remo on a stand 162, request push and start. Delivery, Beeline 1 Hotel Remo.
This was ground. Cleared to Munich with correction information whiskey is correct. Cleared Munich, Stockholm 3 Golf departure.
I don't know why this frequency changed automatically. Delivery Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo on a stand 162. Request push and start. Delivery Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. Okay, maybe the delivery is inactive and also switching ground 118.055.
Beeline 2 Tango, action. Information Whiskey is correct. Clear to Düsseldorf via the Simon 3 Golf departure runway 25 right. Initial time final 60, squawk is 1000.
Clear as filed via Simon 3 Golf departure. Initial climb flight 6000 and squawking 1000.
Beeline 2 Tango, feedback correct. Start of approved report and pushback.
EG781, request taxi.
EG781, taxi to holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right, via Tango and the outer QH 1015.
EG781, can you give me the last part of the taxi instructions?
EG781, taxi to holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right, via Tango and the outer QH 1015.
Roger. So, taxi holding point Bravo 1 for runway 25 right via Tango and the outer QNH 1015, EG781.
Ross at ground, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, go ahead.
Request push and start on a stand 162 already. Got the clearance to Stockholm Arlanda out of runway 25 right, Nikki 3 Golf. Initially flight level 60, squawk 7103 by delivery. Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, Witcher, set squawk with Charlie.
Roger that, and request push and start Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, push and start approved, facing east.
Push and start approved, face toward east, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. Okay, push and start approved, face toward east, and beacon on.
Ground, Embark 1 to Mike with A. We are requesting clearance to Stuttgart.
Before it's a checklist, parking brake set to on.
And pushback
Welcome to Mike, information X-ray is now clear.
Take-off speed and thrust. V1150, V2154, sorry, rotate 154, V2158, with a flex 68. Windows closed, beacon on before start checklist completed.
6,000 feet and squawk is 1,000 Embark 1 to Mike.
Cockpit to ground.
Welcome to Mike, feedback right, start approved.
We are clear for push and start, face toward east.
Ground Beeline to Tango, ready for...
Thank you. Releasing parking brake. Parking brake is set to off and time noted.
Tango, pushback approved, facing east.
Facing east to Tango.
EG781, holding 25, fully ready.
Control 131.1.
Starting pushback.
Cabin crew, arm door.
Runner 2. Parked at gate 240, thank you for the goodbye.
EG781, holding 25 right, fully ready.
EG781,
Okay, commencing pushback. After push completed, we'll start the engines.
Decimal 1, EG781. Thanks.
Welcome on, good evening, Beeline 2 on Delta on gate 140 with information with your request of your activity to Toulouse.
Beeline 2 Delta, information X-ray is clear. clear to Toulouse via the Chester 1 kilo departure runway 25 right. Initial climb at
We need to do this via Chevron 1 kilo departure runway 25 right, scope 1000, and information X-ray beeline 29 Delta.
Report correct, sir.
Delta Purple, report ready for pushback beeline 29 Delta.
Ground and ready to pick up EBBR to keep good information
November 12, 340 Alpha.
Okay, the position is good. Stop.
Flight level 140.
And also, thank you. Parking brake is set to on.
Are you able to
Pressure checked. Cockpit to ground. We are gonna to pressurize the yellow hydraulic via electric pump. Thank you. Clear. Electric pump on.
Initial climb flight level 60, squawk is 1000.
Okay, accumulator pressure is checked and electric pump off. Starting engine number 1. Okay, the bleed pressure is good. Starting number 1. Sorry, my mistake. Duty position of thrust levers.
1 Foxtrot is now at gate 166. Thanks for your service and have a nice day.
Thank you for flying. Have a nice day.
Line
Yankee Kilo request
pushback.
pushback.
Thank you.
Beeline 4 Yankee Kilo, pushback approved facing east.
Pushback approved facing east. Line 4 Yankee Kilo.
Ladies and gentlemen, well,
Brussels ground, Edinburgh, 1 to Mike
please pay
requesting
attention
push
to
at
illuminated
gate
signs
171.
and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position, which you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits.
Station calling for push again.
The cabin crew are now pointing out the
Edinburgh,
exits
1 to Mike,
nearest to.
gate
Please be
171.
Okay.
aware that your nearest
Number 1 to Mike, set squawk
Starting
outside.
number 2.
behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all
Charlie
baggage
is
on board.
activated.
Your seatbelt
Edinburgh,
is
1 to Mike.
fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it
Number
fastened
1
at
to
all
Mike,
times.
pushback approved
If
facing
the
east.
air supply fails,
Push
masks
approved
will drop
facing
from
east.
above you.
Edinburgh, 1 to
Pull
Mike.
a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally.
Brussels
Hold
ground,
the
beeline
mask
2
in
Tango,
place.
we are ready
The
to
strap,
taxi.
pull on each side to adjust.
Beeline 2 to Tango, swing over to Sierra via Sierra to holding point Bravo 1 via outer
Take
7
a life
to
jacket from under your
015.
seat.
Okay, we will be swinging on Sierra to Bravo 1 runway 25 right via outer to
Number
Tango.
2 available.
Strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets.
APU bleed off.
Your tray table must
APU
now
stop.
stow.
November
Armrests
340
down.
And
Alpha
time
pushback
flow
approved
after
facing
start
east.
checklist. Cockpit to ground.
Further
We have a good start engine. Please remove everything and give me a hand signal and show me the pin from the right side. Thank you.
Great flight.
Have a nice day. Bye bye. Okay, going for after start checklist. Anti-ice off. ICAM status. Check normal.
Behind 2 Delta, we are ready for pushback.
And also pitch trim
Beeline
as
29 Delta, pushback approved facing east.
Pushback approved facing east, behind 2 Delta.
almost to 8.3 should be, which is correct, and rather 3. Should be neutral. Which is neutral. After such check is completed, going for flight control check. Full up. A little bit low frame rate today. And full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. For the rudder. We'll disconnect and full left.
Beeline 4 Yankee Kilo, request taxi.
Beeline 4 Yankee Kilo.
Full right.
Bravo 1.
Neutral.
Sierra and
Disconnect.
QH1015.
We taxi to holding Bravo 1 via Sierra Outer 7 and Greenwich 1015, Beeline 4 Yankee Kilo.
Okay, signal received from the ground,
Cabin crew seats for takeoff.
staff, and also time for request taxi. Hello, I'm Mike.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you, the cabin is secure for takeoff. Reset. Cabin secure received. Ground, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, request taxi.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, taxi to holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right, by the inners QH1015.
Say again, please, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, taxi to holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right, by the inners QH1015.
Do you confirm via inners clear for Ocean runway 25 right via Bravo 1, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, QH1015. Ground, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, go ahead.
Do you confirm via inners, which is 5 and 6, clear for hold short, runway 25 right via Bravo 1, QH1015, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, yes. Taxi to holding point Bravo 1, via inner 5 and inner 6.
Thank you. Via Bravo 1, inner 5, inner 6, hold short runway 25 right, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. 1015, copied. Okay. We are clear straight ahead. Inner 5, inner 6, Bravo 1, hold short runway 25 right. Right, clear, left clear, and
runway 25 right, by the outers. QH1015.
Commencing taxi. The attendant call is, I reset is frequently, but it's not going out. Commencing taxi.
Brussels ground, Hamburg 1 for Mike, requesting taxi.
Hamburg 1 to Mike, taxi to holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right, via Romeo 4 and outer 7.
Brake check.
Right,
Pressure
via
0.
Inner 7 and Bravo 1, Hamburg 1 to Mike.
Beeline 4 Yankee Kilo, contact correction, monitor advisory 122.8. Have a nice day.
122.8, Beeline 4 Yankee Kilo, bye.
Okay, straight ahead. Inner 5, then inner 6, Bravo 1, hold shoot 25 right.
land to the Tango, my apologies. Moment at 53122 decimal 8.
122.8, bye.
Brussels Airport,
We are ready for taxi.
a very beautiful and nice airport. Today, after departure toward our cruising level, we pass over. We will crossing over city of Amsterdam and Schiphol Airport.
Finish 1015, taxi
We are
to
just
Bravo
taxiing
1725 right via Airbus A320 Delta.
in congested area and actually maintain the speed below 10 knots. The Bravo one is actually when passing the inner 6 to the left. Bravo 1 show runway 25 right. Okay, taxi checklist. Right clear, left clear, approaching inner 6. Taxi checklist. Flight controls check, flap seating, config 1 plus F. Check with the MCDU. And also radar and predictive wind shear. On an auto, engine mode selector is normal. And ECAM memo, takeoff no blue. Taxi checklist completed. We are on inner 6 now, then to the left, Bravo 1 hold short 25 right. Right clear, left clear. Reducing the speed. And as you can see, the Bravo 1 here this one, the second one, is a Bravo 1. Right clear, left clear. The next taxiway to the left is Bravo 1, hold short, runway 25 right. We're just approaching Bravo 1 to hold short runway 25 right, and time to notify the ATC. Brussels ground, beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, Bravo 1, hold short 25 right. Okay, no further ATC may be available, and Maybe the frequency again changed. I don't know why. 118.055 automatically will change the frequency. Brussels ground, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, Bravo 1, hold short, runway 25 right.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, Mount Advisory 122.8. Have a nice flight.
122.8, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. Thank you. Have a nice evening. Bye. Okay, switching to 122.8. No further ATC is available now, and setting the squawk to 2000 because of uncontrolled area. Just the final runway 25 right clear. Someone is line up runway 25 right, commencing for lineup. And lineup checklist. Okay, turn the TCAS on. ATC is already. Cabin crew, prepare for departure. Strobe light on. Landing light on. Back off. Brussels traffic, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, lineup and takeoff runway 25 right. Nikki 3 Golf departure. Brussels traffics. Final clear. Lineup checklist. Takeoff runway 25 right identified. TCAS TARA PAX 1 and 2 off. Lineup checklist completed. And going for selection of seat. Nikki Golf departure. Yeah. And takeoff.
Traffic.
Flex 68 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Thrust set 100. V1. Rotate. Passive climb. Gear up. Nav. Checked. Autopilot 1. Checked. Commencing right turn. Thrust climb. Pack 1 on. Okay, on control area we climb final flight level 370. Open climb. Alt 37,000 blue. climb. I don't know what happened. We are on climb, but here we're showing the vertical speed of 3000. Flap 0, speed check, flap 0. Second pack on. Okay, change to dashed line.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Passing transition altitude. Set a standard.
we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened.
Standard set.
Toilets
And
are
cross check.
located at each end
Passing
of the cabin.
level 50.
Remember that smoking is not permitted
Now.
at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we will commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to choose from our fresh selection available today. For details,
Increasing the range of the navigation display.
you can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar.
We are just out of Brussels airport and also Brussels city. A nice scene of the beautiful afternoon in European country Belgium. Nice afternoon. Climbing toward Nikki. We are Nikki. 3 Gulf departure. Engine parameters as well as EGT and vibration are good. 285 almost magenta, accelerating to climb speed 285, passing 10,000 feet, and wing light off, and some other items. Notify the cabin crew about the termination of Astral cockpit out of 10,000 feet. And now going for check that the optimum fly level is 360, recommended max fly level 390. Just passing Nikki, going for do some task as we pass sit point or departure point. First, fix info clear, and the last one is engine out seat. For rod nav, I manually tune the Nikki and change it to automatic or auto tune, and the last one is copy the active flight plan into secondary, and all items are completed. 10,000 feet is passed. After takeoff climb, items are done and checked, just passing level 152, climbing final fly level 370. Just passing pivot. What a nice cloud and also scenery over the cloud when passing almost Belgium cities toward our destination, Stockholm Arlanda Airport. Very beautiful. Amazing. Okay, going for Amsterdam radar on frequency 134.375.
Amsterdam radar, good evening, hearing 5 of Tango, level 160.
Passing level 200, train off,
proceed to Godos,
but
Golf
due to
Oscar, Delta Oscar, Sierra,
floods,
and climb flight default
maintain the weather radar on. As you know, there is no indication of the weather, and also
Canem 262, connect Schiphol approach, 1205, you.
moisture on the weather radar screen and navigation display. Let me contact with the radar.
And Cathay 123, regear tech to Diksat, Delta India, X-ray Alpha Tango.
Reclear directed Diksat, Cathay 123.
Very good afternoon, Amsterdam radar, beeline 1 Hotel Remo, out of level 218, climbing fly level 370.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, Amsterdam radar, squawk 2767.
Squawk 2767 on the box, beeline 1 Hotel Remo.
Level 200, initially 100 in both, then 3 Alpha.
Okay, those are 3 stations at once. First, Canem 799 Foxtrot, clear Dana 3 Alpha, runway 18 right, squawk 1000.
3 Alpha, right route for
Amazing, amazing, very beautiful.
Skype vessel 47 Papa, Amsterdam radar, you are identified. Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, identified. Climb, flight default 330.
Climbing, fly level 330, beeline 1 Hotel Remo.
Amsterdam, hello, Super Papa, 1 touch, climbing.
Okay, alt fly level 330, blue.
Papa, Amsterdam, you're identified.
And Sierra Papa Yankee. Within almost 7 miles ahead, just passing over Schiphol Airport, which is the one of the major and also beautiful with the heavy traffic of the European country of Netherlands. We are now passing harbor of Rotterdam. Amsterdam, beeline 1 Hotel Remo request.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, go ahead.
Anytime appreciated. Final fly level 370, beeline 1 Hotel Remo.
Yeah, you can expect it shortly. I have to clear of traffic first.
Okay, no matter. Standby for fly level 370, beeline 1 Hotel Remo.
Lufthansa 969, contact Maastricht radar 128.790, bye bye.
Okay, just passing level 261, everything is good, and also just we are passing the cloud layer, there is no time for turn the seatbelt sign off, maybe at higher altitude due to some turbulence and also weather condition will turn the
good evening, German car 7019, descending from level
seatbelt sign to off. Flight log, as you see, the max shear is with the 4 unit as Roxanne. Where is Roxanne?
Cleared for Norco to Alpha and direct RTIP for German car 7019.
Roxanne is almost near top of this, some points before top of this land at 1 hour and 4 minutes past from the beginning of the flight.
Confirm Whiskey Yankee Papa. Confirm Whiskey Yankee Papa 60 Hotel. Cathay 123, contact Maastricht, radar 128.790, bye bye.
128.790.
Here is the city of Rotterdam.
799 Foxtrot, triple approach, 1 bye.
Beautiful scene, and also the other traffic below us is cruising.
Yankee climb flight 240 direct to UpNet Alpha Bravo November Echo Delta.
Level 285 passing.
Level 240 clear direct Alpha Bravo November Echo Delta. German 60 Yankee.
German cargo 7019, when ready, descent level 100 to reach by RTIP. Your speed in the descent 310 knots or greater.
When ready, descend to level 100 to reach at RTIP, speed 120 knots or greater. German car 17019.
Confirm 310.
310 speed or greater.
B91 Hotel Romeo, climb flight level 370.
Climbing, fly level 370, below 1 Hotel Remo.
Sky Travel 471 Papa, when ready, descend flight level 260 to reach by
okay,
waypoint
alt fly level 370,
ready,
Blue.
descend 260 to reach UpNet. Sky Travel 471 Papa.
Amsterdam radar, Tanzania 44 Bravo, passing 270, descending to 260.
Okay, the attitude of the aircraft as well as the rate of climb is good. For turn off the seatbelt sign to release the cabin crew to serve the passengers about the food, and also check the safety and also security of the cabin. Right now we are approaching the Amsterdam as well as the Schiphol airport here. You can see we are overflying the Schiphol airport of Amsterdam city.
Hello, Ryder from November Echo, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240 airline, 1 November Echo.
378 Alpha, descending to 260, maintaining 250 knots.
Qatar 78 Alpha, cleared Norco to Alpha, arrive volgende mee 18 right. You can increase speed 280 knots if you want. Papa Lima Victor, contact Rotterdam approach,
122 990, Papa Lima Victor, fan out.
EC8687, monitor advisory, 122.8.
Unicom 8687.
Shamrock 60 Yankee, climb flight level 380.
Passing level 320. Climbing level 370.
Proceed direct to RTIP. Slavia 60 Hotel, descent flight level 210. Hotel.
EZ 15 with you, direct Volvo.
ECA on 5, climb Flight 240 and proceed back to UpNet, Alpha Bravo, November Echo Delta.
Alright, climb 240, direct AllNet, ECA 15.
Transavia 60 Hotel, contact Langen radar 135.650, bye bye.
135.650, bye bye.
German cargo, discard.
The Sierra Papa Lima, which is Skiffle Leopard, is past, just passing Sierra Papa Yankee. Waypoint to our Vitas
and proceed back no-grow, November Oscar, Golf Romeo Oscar.
Climbing fly level 370.
Roger, direct knock around flight level 320, right, I want to America.
Perfect condition of the aircraft. Engines
Transavia 6738 Amsterdam radar cleared
and also aircraft systems.
8 right and set new squawk 1000.
Local 12 for the 1 right, squawk 1000 Transavia 6738.
B9 1 Hotel Romeo, contact Bremen radar 126.325, bye.
126.325, B-line 1 Hotel Romeo, nice service, bye bye.
Lufthansa 2 Golf Lima, no updates in the next sector, frequency change approved, bye bye.
126.325.
KLM 26 Golf, proceed direct to River, descend flight level 70. German.
Very good afternoon, Bremen radar, B-line 1 Hotel Romeo out of level 355, climbing level 370.
B-line 1 Hotel Romeo identified direct Amrak.
Proceeding direct Amrak, Alpha Mike Romeo, Alpha Kilo, B-line 1 Hotel Romeo.
Romeo, I have received your CPDSC request for 380, but there is restricting traffic opposite, currently 2 o'clock, 5 miles out, here's 1000 above your cleared level, I call you back for higher.
Amrak,
Yeah,
Abin point, insert. 1000 past, approaching level 370, and we are proceeding direct to Amrak. Mac, Alta Star.
Join 7 identified hello, direct ARPANET.
Mac, Alt Cruise. Checked, and we are reaching our cruise altitude of 37,000 feet. Time for delegate the control and communication to the pilot monitoring, and let's go to set up the TCAS to all, and then going for do some tasks as well as check the engine parameters and system check. There is some vibration about the oil pressure. Yeah.
From the 149 now, speed 300 or less.
electric page,
500 inbound.
the hydraulic,
identified to EDECO, climb level 200.
EDECO climb to level 200.
fuel
following
page,
6 kilo.
and distribution check. There is no imbalance, just about 40 kilogram, 40, which is negligible. And the APU page, air condition. Would prefer to make cockpit colder.
Quarter 6 Alpha, speed to Maastricht, 1347, ciao.
Right now the cockpit temperature is 23.
Yo, report speed to
And
Maastricht, 1347.
door oxy page, wheel page, fuel control. Okay, good.
Just to verify, it's 710. 134-710. Correct, Eurowing 6 kilo, contact Bremen, 133725.
133725, truth minute.
Lufthansa 149, speed to Maastricht, 134710.
We have almost 285 mile toward our
Charlie, Amsterdam 134375, top scene.
134375.
en route.
Charlie, thanks sir.
Alternate of Copenhagen Castro.
Milan 1 Hotel Romeo, contact me on 136, decimal 465.
136465, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. Have a nice afternoon.
Giant 7, contact me on 136, decimal 465. Scandinavian 031, contact me on 136, 46.
136, Philip, one more time, 0.
It's 136465.
136465, 0.
53, contact me 136465.
We are out of Brussels 144 mile right now.
Spruce 88, contact me 136465.
We will, in case of any abnormality or maybe failure, which is not severe, we back to Origin Airport and our base of Brussels Airport.
Thank you.
Very good afternoon again. Radar, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, maintaining flight level 370, direct Amrak.
Beeline 1 Romeo, thank you, and Scandinavian 031 to you as well.
Would you please say again, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo?
Delta Bravo number 1 540, schönen Abend.
Airbus Condor 14 kilo, passing 8,500 feet, climbing settle 100.
Condor 14 kilo, identified, hello, proceed direct EDECO, climb level 200.
Direct EDECO and climb level 200, Condor 1 kilo.
Control, good evening, UPS 7 Mike Bravo, climb to level 250.
UPS 7 Mike Bravo identified, climb level 350.
3507 Mike Bravo.
And UPS 7 Mike Bravo, please contact me on 136465.
136465, 7 Mike Bravo.
Okay, let's go for actually organize the equitime point 235 and 64 237 63 and it will be 121 mile before Amrak, the ATP time, equitime point actually. As you can see ahead, within almost 25 mile, we had equitime point. In case of any abnormality, After this point, we will continue toward our en route alternate of Copenhagen Kastrup.
UPS 7 Mike Bravo, climbing to floor level 350.
Okay, may I have a confirmation about remain on this frequency from the radar? Radar, beeline 1 Hotel Romeo.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you confirm remain on your frequency, beeline 1 Hotel Romeo?
Affirm, remain now 136, system, remain this frequency, 136.465.
Okay, thank you, 136.465, remain on beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. Okay, let's go to have a brief and also check that what happened when we cruising at an altitude that there is an intersection with the Tropopause altitude. As you know that the Tropopause altitude is the boundary between the upper
Bravo, can I get 5 minutes away from
troposphere and also lower stratosphere. At this level,
88, what point are you navigating to?
we do not expect any temperature change according to a standard lapse rate, which is based on ISO condition or maybe other condition, international standard atmosphere condition. Before pay attention to this condition, I have go through the wind information here. That, as you can see here in this chart, for example, from our current position, which is inbound to Amrock, the Tropopause altitude will ascend toward our cruising altitude of 37,000 feet, then again descend lower altitude, which it means below this altitude we have, based on increasing altitude or climbing toward higher altitudes, we should expect the reducing of temperature. But above this Tropopause altitude, when we passing, we expect the fix almost outsider temperature, or maybe in some cases increasing to the warmer condition. It means actually the temperature inversion. But let's go back to the wind information. For example, in Amrock, as you see at flight level 370 we have minus 54 degrees. At flight level 390 we expect, as usual, the colder weather and a colder temperature, but it's also minus 54. And it's interesting to see that at flight level 410 we have the outside temperature of minus 53, which is almost 1 degree warmer than flight level 370. Here in Roxen we have at flight level 330, which is almost below Tropopause altitude, with the decreasing outsider temperature to minus 55 at flight level 350, but it will be fixed up to flight level 390, which is actually unusual and unexpected. And the interesting one is when you climb to flight level 340, it will be warmer, which is minus 53 degrees of Celsius. Okay, let's check the condition of the aircraft, about the engine parameters and also flight routes, and Going for
Okay, Austrian 1 Tango, please stop.
more explanation about this condition. When an aircraft actually cruises at an altitude that crosses or is near the tropopause, several important phenomena can occur due to the unique characteristic of this boundary layer in the
Radar UPS 7
atmosphere.
we are back.
But
thank you.
As I told already, what is tropopause? The tropopause is the boundary between the troposphere and also a stratosphere, which the stratosphere is
Maastricht radar, good evening, this is Scandinavian 5.
at the higher level and troposphere
70 for 280
below
inbound
that.
next end.
The tropopause altitude actually varies with mostly two items. It depends on some other items as well as weather condition and also actually the fronts near the area that you are flying. But in general, it depends on latitude that you are flying and also the season. For example, near the equator, the tropopause altitude in the normal condition will be almost at fly level between 520 correction and 590, and mid latitude in normal condition it will be between fly level 330 and 390, and near the poles it reduces toward almost fly level 260. When you go far from the equator toward the pole, the tropopause altitude decreases toward near the ground. What actually cruising near the tropopause altitude will affect the flight condition, characteristics, and also you have to mention some consideration. But first, temperature behavior change.
Confirm turning inbound to Bombay.
As I said that
Sorry, say again, we were
in the troposphere temperature decreases with altitude.
Okay,
In the stratosphere temperature increases with the altitude. Aircraft crossing the tropopause may enter region of very stable air or encounter unexpected temperature shift, as I already mentioned you. There is some turbulence risk whenever you are crossing the tropopause altitude. The jet stream, a fast-moving ribbon of air, often flows near the tropopause. Direct to Niluk, below 1 Hotel Romeo, thank you. Niluk, direct to confirm, beam points, and insert. Okay. The ETP passed. In case of any abnormality, we will continue toward actually Copenhagen Kastrup. But I was talking about the clear air turbulence that is common near or just above the tropopause altitude, especially near jet streams or frontal system. If we back to weather charts, we can see that actually there is a jet stream at fly level maybe 350 with a speed of almost 100 and actually 5 to 10 knots. And you can see here the occasional CB up to fly level 430, and that's will be worse here, which is almost near the Echo Sierra Gulf, and near the Stockholm Arlanda we have some icing condition, and also maybe shaky, and also a condition of turbulence with regarding to the weather phenomena and front, and also jet stream, which is almost at the core is at flight level 360, 350, and near that. It's just regarded to characteristic of tropopause altitude, and also pilots monitor this region closely to write actually with the right quality. It means about the speed, about the maintaining the altitude, and also with regarding to the safety. But most weather, including thunderstorm and clouds, as confined to the troposphere, flying just above the tropopause can help aircraft avoid convective weather. However, overshooting tops from the severe thunderstorm may exceed the tropopause. If performance-wise we attend to this item about the engine performance at high altitude near the tropopause, the air is very thin and also cold. This can affect engine efficiency, fuel burn, and thrust generation. Actually, engines are designed to operate optimally at cruising altitude, which are often near the tropopause for long-range aircraft. As a other safety factor for radiation exposure, cosmetic radiation increases with altitude. Near or above the tropopause, radiation exposure is higher, particularly on polar routes and during solar events, which almost most of the airliners monitor this item for health of crew according to health regulation. But totally, in summary, when cruising at or near the tropopause, expect a stable air but possible clear air turbulence. Jet stream and also temperature inversion are common, as we see already from the wind information charts, and aircraft benefit from the efficient flight condition but must manage weather and turbulence risks. It is a strategic cruising altitude used for long-haul flights, which is not our case. Today we have just cruising for 1 hour almost, and it should be balance efficiency and weather avoidance for long-haul flights. Hope you enjoyed this briefing in full brief and detail about the cruising altitude, which is sometimes crossing the tropopause altitude, and behavior of this condition and characteristics around the aircraft whenever you are flying in this condition. And again, I invite you, if you find these items useful for you,
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, pass your message.
Switch to Copenhagen 136485. Bye bye.
Say again frequency for Copenhagen, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo.
136485.
Appreciate it. 136485. Thanks for the nice service. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, going for Copenhagen on 136 485.
Trader, hello, good evening. Transavia 09 direct to.
Very good afternoon, Copenhagen radar, beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, maintaining flight level 370, direct to position almost Bilop right now.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, Copenhagen, hello, identified.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. Direction. I changed the ETP, equi-time point, to Copenhagen Kastrup, Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel, and Arlanda Airport. Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha here, 237 degrees at 6.3, and for top of descent for Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha it will be for windy formation. Top of descent flight level 370, 245055. 245055, and it is actually 2 miles before Bedas point. Right now we're just passing Amrak. For Amrak we have 5,300 kilogram of fuel, and you can see here that we passed just 44 minutes from our departure. Let's go to the flight log and check the point of Amrak here. At top, expected fuel on board is 5,300, and we have 5,300. After 43 minutes we should reach the Amrak point, which we are right now. 44 minutes. We are on planned fuel, but 1 minute we have delay for reaching the Amrak points. Actually we have 279 miles toward our top of descent point. Let's go to have a weather condition and report of Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha Stockholm Arlanda. And before that, let's check that. Is there any ATIS for arrival? Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha arrival, VATSIM network, and send. Going for received message. Beeline operation. Delay card on company tablet and allocated as per OM Bravo operation manual Bravo 2.43.3 and assign free text if applicable. Okay, check that and return. Going for ATs. Yes, we have ATs for Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha right now with information Yankee. Based on time 1820 Zulu. ILS runway 26 expected and departure runway 19 right. Transition level is fly level 65. Met report wind 160 degrees 11 knot. Ceiling and visibility is okay. If you want to find more information about the CAVOK and also criteria regarding to ceiling and visibility. Okay, the previous video is regarding to this item, and I explained the criteria of CAVOK. You can refer to that video for have more useful information about the condition of ceiling and visibility, okay, when reporting METAR. Temperature is 15 and dew point 05 with the QNH 1006, and that's good. Okay, for Arlanda Airport, going for approach. First of all, let's have a look for the airport chart. We will land in runway 26, but the departures according to ATIS are through the runway 19 left. Let's check it again. ATSU AOC menu, receive message, ATIS. Departure runway is runway 19 right.
Copenhagen, this is Max A Yankee Papa 3, Roger about something.
Hello, Blue Max A Yankee.
I will go for set up the secondary flight plan for ILS runway 19 left via
Line 1 Hotel Romeo, contact Sweden, control 127.755. Nice flight.
confirm 127.755, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, correct, bye bye.
Thank you, appreciate it, nice service, bye bye. Okay, change to Sweden radar on 127.755. One two seven 755.
Whistler 35 Yankee, descend altitude 5,000 feet, local QNH 1007.
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1007 is 035 Yankee.
Good afternoon, Sweden radar, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, maintaining fly level 370, direct NILAG.
Good evening, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, Sweden control identified.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. Okay, and we go through the NILAG to Papa arrival and return. For the secondary. Upon reaching NILAG, we will continue for
Whistler 35 Yankee, clear direct Adobe.
Direct Adobe, Whistler 35 Yankee.
NILAG to Papa arrival. Upon reaching NILAG, Sierra Alpha 630. NILAG to Papa arrival.
Instructions for Wizard 35 Yankee.
Upon reaching Nilag
Wizard 35 Yankee.
at or below fly
Now
level
86 speed
170 to
restriction.
Sierra Alpha 630, then to
Wizard 35 Yankee, thank you.
Tebi, Tango Echo Bravo VOR, and then to Erken, NDB, which is Echo Romeo Kilo.
Scandinavian 826, contact Warsaw 132, decimal 7. Bye-bye.
Hotel 1327,
Which is checked, then proceeding for the ILS runway 19 left. Miss approach Delta 184 Alpha, then manual. For the approach for runway 19 left.
Reading of command, Scandinavian 1583, flight level 230, climbing for level 280.
Kväll Scandinavian 1583, Sweden control identified, climb flight level 380.
Up to flight level 380, 1583.
Okay, that's check for miss approach straight ahead to 600 or 1.5 from the uniform Sierra Alpha, which is the ILS frequency.
All stations, Sweden is back in 1 minute. Back in 1 minute.
Whichever is later, and also 10 left on track 148, climb to 1500, regular vectoring for a new approach. As you can see, heading 148 and manual expect vectoring for the ILS approach. Radar is right now available around the aerodrome. Okay, and for the active flight plan we already check just when we insert the points, and we will go for Nilag to Victor arrival, and just I have to modify some items for here for ILS or localizer runway 26. We shall be at an altitude 2500, just at Foxtrot 26, but some points before at Ekdas checked. At Ekdas I would to be at 3500 feet.
Good evening, Scandinavian 647, Sweden control identified, climb flight level 320.
Ekdas expected 3400, which is good, and also Sierra Alpha 495 expected 4000 feet, which is here along the Nilag to Victor arrival. Sierra Alpha 495 with no constraint. Sierra Alpha 611 max 230 at or above 5000 feet. For 611 230 at or above 5000, which is almost 61. Perfect condition.
118.455. Good evening.
Almost we have 130 miles toward our destination, toward our top of descent point at time 1930, which is almost 17 minutes ahead. At the rest of the primary flight plan, out of Arlanda runway 26, we should via Petek 1 kilo. Petev 1 kilo departure going to Petev, then through the route November 872 will go toward Ernov, which will commence Ernov 3 Charlie arrival for the ILS runway 22 left at Copenhagen Kastrup Airport as a alternate aerodrome for destination. Time to go for set up the FMS. I will within just previous video I inform and show you that how for departure the FMS and MCDU should be set up. But next upcoming videos I will show you that how you should set up the MCDU for arrival and also approach. Don't worry about it. And if you do not see previously the previous video about how set up your MCDU, you can find it in the previous videos, and also watch it for have more information and also awareness about the setup of the MCDU.
Good evening.
Good evening and thank you.
There is no frequency set up for the
Control,
Nilag 2 Victor arrival, but for the arrival I would like to set the Arlanda with the frequency 116 Alfa Romeo Lima, Alfa Romeo Lima, (116) Alfa Romeo Lima. Checked ILS frequency Echo Sierra Alpha 110.10, final course 248 degrees. Echo Sierra Alpha 110.1 250 degrees, 2 degrees difference between the charted final course and also FMS and also FMGC, actually flight management and guidance computer database. There is acceptable. It's and also the glide path angle will be 3 degrees. But going for landing distance right now, apply METAR, and for the we expect 3,800 fuel on board at Arlanda. Right now we have almost 4,500. We will burn about 800 kilogram. We will land almost with 60,000 or 60 tons of weight, and you see that with this condition, runway dry, refresh METAR, and
good evening, Eurowings 9250, Sweden control identified.
With this condition and according to vicinity
good evening, Scandinavian 8
of shower,
with you,
low,
ready for descent.
auto brake,
Good evening, Scandinavian
and
81,
idle or no
92,
reverse
control identified.
with flaps full.
Cleared TID 2 Charlie, runway 2 to left.
Landing distance available is 2,500, but
Cleared TID
we will
Charlie,
go
2 to left.
for
Scandinavian
this
8,
chart. Let's load that
Scandinavian
for
8192,
around,
descent flight level 290.
and
Descent 290, Scandinavian 8192.
yeah, it's fine. Yes, for runway 26, as you see, for the 3 degrees angle for the precision approach pass indicator, which is located on the left of the threshold. But I have another idea, landing beyond the glider slope, which is our case. The landing distance for runway 26 is 2,146 meters, not 2,000. Here we have 2,500, which is not correct right now. But landing distance required is 2,162, which is, according to this condition,
Good evening, Finnair 73,
above
Sweden control identified, climb flight level 400.
the landing distance available based on beyond the glider slope, and factor landing distance should be 2,486. I will disregard this one because it do not have any malfunction and also any abnormality which affects our landing condition. But about the landing distance required, we cannot accept 2,162. You can see it is marginal beyond the glider slope which the aircraft will touch here. If I set the idle to max reverse, it decreases to 2,142. And also, if I check the medium auto brake, it will decrease to 1,498, which I do not recommend for this condition. Use the medium auto brake. I would prefer to use the low auto brake. It is marginal, but we have manual brake and also a decelerated condition after landing, and we are in a good condition because as referred to airport diagram and also plan view, after landing on runway 26 we have taxiway X-ray 2 at the end of the runway 26, but we plan for taxiway X-ray 3. There is no need for put the aircraft and also brake wear in stress and also any worse condition. Okay, it's acceptable about the landing distance required, and we are aiming to touch down at the aim point of the touchdown zone. Let's go to rest of the setup. We are going to Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha runway 26, not 66, 26. And for the performance, let's first of all get the weather information and also 80s of the Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha airport for arrival based on VATSIM network and send. Receive message and the new 80s. Received now. The 80s with information Alpha at time 185 Zulu. The ILS runway 29er right in 19er right is in use. Okay, I changed. Maybe the secondary is for 19er left. Okay, disregard. Return back to the Atsu and receive message and also latest 80s. Sweden radar, beeline 1 Hotel Romeo request. Again, the frequency is changed automatically. I don't know why. 127. (755). Sweden radar, beeline 1 Hotel Romeo radio check.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, Sweden control radio 5x5.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, thank you. Okay, ILS runway 19 right in use, and transition level, fly level 65, wind 160 degrees 10 knot, visibility 10 kilometer or more, shower in the vicinity of the aerodrome, and also cloud, no significant cloud, and temperature 15, dew point 05 with the QNH 1006 hectopascal. I revised the sure. Primary flight plan 2, ILS runway 19 right. Via Nilak to Papa arrival. Insert. And we are just approaching our top of descent point.
Fenix A320 requesting
for arrival, Nilak
for minute 5.
to Papa.
Finnair 7
For
Juliet, 5 minutes approved.
the ILS runway 19 right, which is here.
Fenix A320 Juliet.
We will proceed that route we already briefed to Echo Romeo Kilo via Sierra Alpha 630 and Tango Echo Bravo.
Climb flight level 400.
Then after Echo Romeo Kilo, we'll go via left turn for actually ILS runway 19 right. And clear this discontinuity and insert. Sweden radar, beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, request descent.
Station calling for descent.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, request descent.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, when ready, descend flight level 290.
Descending, fly level 290, beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. Okay. Speed, descend, alt, fly level 290, blue.
Scandinavian 8192, descend altitude 5000 feet, local QNH 1007.
Okay, Arla, November Sierra Alpha 110.7, final course 183 and 3 degrees. We are going for runway 19 right and ceiling and visibility okay, wind 150 degrees 10 knots, cav okay, 15 temperature 07 is the dew point QNH 1006 for runway 19 right ILS. Okay, the landing distance is perfect without the brake low, and for the approach chart, November Sierra Alpha 110.7, 184 and 3 degrees. Arlanda 116. 110.7,
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. Cleared Nilug to Victor runway 26, descend flight level 110.
Nilug to Victor for runway 26, descending flight level 110. According to Aerodrome ATIS, we expect runway 19 right for arrival. Would you please check the ATIS for arrival?
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, I will check, stand by.
Thank you. There is no course for insertion already. Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha 19er right, and also for the performance KNH 10
Hello,
06,
German cargo 7
temperature 15,
identified.
wind 150 degrees 10 knots. Oh, sorry. 150
Hello,
knots.
Hello, Condor 3 Papa Lima, Sweden
Transition
control
level
identified.
65.
Scandinavian 8192, clear direct at
The minimum is 318.
Direct at Dover, Scandinavian 8192.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, cleared Nilug to Papa arrival for runway 19 right.
Nilug to Papa arrival for runway 19 right, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. Thank you, sir.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, since both approach and Sweden is closing, so I'll give you a RNAV star instead. It's Nilug to November for runway 19 right. Sorry.
Nilug to November arrival for runway 19 right. Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. Thank you. Some changes.
Scandinavian 8192, contact approach 118.455. Bye bye.
Arrival.
Approach
Nilug
118.455, Scandinavian 8192, ha det bra.
Detsamma.
to November, which is this one.
Yes, Juliet, back at the cockpit.
Finnair 73 unit.
Nilug.
Whistler 6096, descend, actually contact Warsaw 132.7. Bye bye.
132.7. Bye bye, thank you. Whistler 6096.
Nilug to November.
Level 210, descending 130.
Hello, Lufthansa 13 Bravo, Sweden control identified. Confirm lobby 4 Sierra for runway 21.
That is correct. Lufthansa 1 Bravo.
Thank you.
Nav. Checked. Inbound to Nilug, maintaining 290. Sweden radar Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, maintaining flight level 290.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, descend flight level 110.
Descending flight level 110, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. Okay. Descend alt flight level 110 blue. And let's go for check the Nilug.
Scandinavian 647 requesting out of
2 November 10 to Sierra Alpha 614.
Scandinavian 647, 3 minutes approved, report from back.
Reporting went back to Scandinavian 647.
At or above flight level 100. which is check to Sierra Alpha
Lufthansa
479er
Bravo, descent
at or fly
level
level 7
80 Lufthansa
0,
15 Bravo.
which is checked. Then for the Sierra Alpha 478 at or above 4000 max speed 230, 478 max 230 at or above 4000, then 477, 476 and Oxinu at maximum 200 above at or above 2500. Very complicated and with the lots of vertical speed minus 1000 checked, descent alt fly level 110 blue check, and Oxinu at or above 2500 max 200 knots checked. And that's time to put fix info Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha 19er right.
Going 73 Fox, request to meet the contact
For the
Eurowings
Echo
750
airport
Foxtrot, 5 minutes approved.
184
Report from back.
73 Foxtrot.
004 04, and also here
Scandinavian 81 Fox.
the Nilag 2 November
Flight level 1.
MSA
We're ready. Descent
is
file
based on
100.
aerodrome
Scandinavian
reference
Foxtrot.
point at 2200. Next fix info Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha and 25 mile radius, and also I expect I revise 240 for 1000 feet as a descent speed limit. Answered. Okay, everything is good and setup is completed, but there were lots of revisions for our arrival and setup, but it's completely done now for runway 19er right via Nilag 2 November arrival.
647 will come back.
We have almost extra fuel of 500
Lufthansa 13 Bravo.
kilogram
altitude
with regarding to 13
via the
minutes.
QNH 1005, information Lima.
2500 feet at the start, QNH 1005, information Lima, Lufthansa 1 for Bravo.
I forget to put the TCAS below at top of descent, just approaching Nilag at fly level 240. As you see, a beam of Nilag at or at the position of Nilag, we just going onto our descent profile, and you can see the green circle with the name of Yo-Yo that reaching its optimum position. Nice evening over the Sweden when approaching to Arlanda airport. Let's go for airport diagram, which after landing we expect vacate via Yankee 5 or Yankee 3 toward maybe Yankee to the apron Charlie Delta Alpha Bravo apron Delta may be instructed by the Aerodrome Authority and controller. Let's go for check the 80s again for any new 80s for Echo Sierra Sierra Alpha arrival VATSIM send receive message.
Eurowings 73 Foxtrot.
Okay, 80s with information. Bravo.
Lufthansa 116, 5 minutes
Is
to
receive.
report from back.
ILS runway 19 right in use. Transition level 65. Wind 150 degrees 10 knot cab okay. Temperature 15 dew point 07. QNH 1006. Okay, good. Just level 200 passed. Train on. There is no need for weather radar. But we do not have any image on our navigation display about the coverage of the weather and also clouds as well as precipitations. Nice evening en route to Arlanda airport and just approaching 25 miles of the aerodrome, which 2200 the MSA or minimum safe altitude based on aerodrome reference point already check. We are proceeding for RNAV1. The requirement are of RNAV1. If you have any idea about this onboard Airbus family aircrafts, just comment below and I will make a full brief about the RNAV procedure and also requirement as well as RMP procedure. What's differences between the RNAV, GNSS, RMPs and also any other GPS based and satellite based approaches in the next videos. Just passing level 167. Descending fly level 110. Expect Sierra Alpha 614 at or above fly level 100. We are on profile as you see here and also here with the vertical deviation of just 0 feet or -2 feet. Let's check again, the frequency may be changed to 2127755. Sweden Control, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo.
Croatia 3169er, contact Bremen radar 133.725. Good evening.
Over to Bremen radar 132.775 for equation 3169 to CCS.
Sweden radar, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, request further descent.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, next controller will be Arlanda Tower 118505, descend of the star. Frequency changed is approved. You are outside my airspace.
Okay, 118.505 on tower, frequency change approved, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, nice evening. Okay, the tower frequency is 118.505. And the auto brake should be set to low. Good evening, Arlanda Tower, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, with information Bravo 1006, passing level 128, descending level 110, just approaching Sierra Alpha 614.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, you are too early. Maintain Unicom until final. Coordinate on Unicom until final. 122.8. Call me back on final.
122.8 will call you on final. Runway 19 right. Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. Okay, descending a lower altitude of 7,000 or fly level 70. Just
Skyrion 2848, thank you. Contact ground now 121.705.
121.8 as a Unicom. Set the squawk to 2000 because of uncontrolled area. Mode drag checked. Speed reduced to 240 and open descent, increasing speed 250. Open descent, alt, fly level 70 blue, speed selected 250, and we just descending with regarding to constraint for almost 4,000 feet. Nice and very beautiful evening time when approaching to Arlanda airport. I was wondered that why within this mileage and this star or arrival route I switched to the tower frequency, just passing level 110. November Sierra Alpha 110.7 identified just 10 mile. And for the RNAV start right now, GPS primary accuracy high observed. You can see it's just passing the final runway 26 of Arlanda for turn back for runway final runway 19 right. And let's I set night chart. Good.
The toilets are no longer in service. Thank you.
This is Mike.
The cabin is now secure for landing.
The cabin is secure for landing. Thank you. Reducing the range of the navigation display. And this is a speed limitation of 230. Here. Okay, thrust idle, descent alt, fly level 40 blue, and just mode drag required. Okay, no matter. The speed brake and descending 2500 as profile with regarding to 4000 at or above at Sierra Alpha 477, which will meet. Passing transition level 1006. QNH sedan cross check passing 5700 descending now. Approach checklist. Approach checklist barrel F QNH 1006 set seatbelt on minimum is 318 and also auto brake low, engine mode selected, normal. Approach checklist completed. Speed brake retracted. We are going for approach. GS lock blue cat 3 dual autopilot 1+2. Speed check. Flaps 1. Speed check. And let's going below 230. Approach phase already activated automatically. Speed check flaps 1. Vertical speed -500. Reducing to ESSA speed. Tower 118.505. GS still lock start checked. Very good evening. Arlanda Tower, Beeline 1 Hotel Remo established on the ILS runway 19 right, 10 mile.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, Arlanda Tower, very good evening.
GS lock.
The wind 150 degrees, 10 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Runway 19 right, clear to land, Beeline 1 Hotel Remo. Okay, approach plate for runway 19 right. The misapproach procedure says that the climb is rated 1500, but I prefer to go around altitude 2. 2500 flaps 2, speed check flaps 2 and also gear down. Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
Scandinavian 1488 Arlanda Tower.
Scandinavian 1488, you're right downwind, one on the right.
Scandinavian 1488, roger, maintain Unicom to coordinate with the other aircraft around you. Call back on final, please.
Frequency
122.8 for Unicom. Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Flaps 3, speed check,
but
flaps
you're
3.
doing the right thing, so keep doing that and just coordinate and do what you can to stay separated. Thank you.
Flaps full, speed check, flaps full. Landing checklist, landing checklist. Become memo.
710, no further ATC, frequency
Landing
change
no
approved.
blue.
Frequency
Landing
change approved.
checklist completed.
Scandinavian 710.
As you see, wind is 19030 mile right now. Wind check, beeline 1 Hotel Romeo.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, say again.
Wind check.
150 degrees, 10 knots.
If you want update this item, you should be at or above 700 feet radio altimeter. 27, 26, which is reducing the speed and also direction.
3 Echo Alana Tower, good evening, continue approach number 2.
Continue approach number 2, take off.
Okay, landing checklist completed and going for runway 19 right on Arlanda. Very beautiful evening. And final runway 19 right. Arlanda. Check 500. Wind is C1351 degrees 17 knot. Land checked. Checked. Autopilot.
Red Nose 615, waiting for take.
Minimum. Red Nose 615, sorry, I'm just trying to
Continue.
observe the madness on final. My bad. Wind 150 degrees.
40, 30.
10
Clear for takeoff, runway 08,
right,
no problem, thank you for ATC. Red Nose 615.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Diesel. Manual braking. Auto brake off. Welcome to Arlanda Airport.
Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, welcome to Arlanda. Contact ground 121.705 when fully vacated. Expedite.
Expediting to vacate and ground 121.705. Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo. Thank you for the nice service. Have a nice evening.
Have a nice evening.
So let's go after Red Nose 5 Delta Mike. Get 9 miles from this one.
Red Nose 5 Delta Mike, Alma Tower, good evening. Continue approach number 3.
Okay. Runway vacated. We are completely vacated the runway and stop at this position.
First Red Nose 615.
Switching.
Change approved, no further ATC. Have a safe flight.
121.
Great ATC, thank you.
705.
Scandinavian 33 Echo, wind 150 degrees, 10 knots, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Jacob.
And
Very good evening, Arlanda ground. Line 1 Hotel Romeo, active vacated on taxiway Yankee 3.
Line 1 Hotel Romeo, all on the ground, hello. You had a bit low readability there, but you can taxi stand 6-4.
Taxi toward stand 6-4, Line 1 Hotel Romeo, thank you.
Checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care opening the overhead lockers as items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
Stand 6-4 is here, and we are on Yankee 3. We can continue via Delta to Delta apron toward stand 6-3, which is the third one. Okay, and right now going for after landing items.
Line 1 Hotel Romeo, you are blocking an exit, please start rolling. It's straight forward, stand 6-4.
Okay, commencing taxi and rolling for stand 6-4 via Delta, Line 1 Hotel Romeo. Sorry because of that.
All on the ground, god kväll, Scandinavian 3 Echo.
Scandinavian 3 Echo, all on the ground, hello.
You can see the touchdown zone, which is almost exact on aiming point with no bounce G-force 1.
Romeo, your microphone is very low. I heard you say something about Yang.
Taxiing toward stand 6-4, Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo.
We have an issue with our
Left and right clear.
Okay. Correction. Scan 3 Echo.
Outside loading. Could you give us...
From Scan 3 Echo, we can continue straight ahead on Yankee for now. And Scan 3 Echo, as soon as you see the taxiway start turning to the right, you can continue right on X-ray.
Okay, the stand 6-4 is the third one. Here in the Delta.
Red Nose 5 Delta Mike, on the ground, hello, taxi stand 39er.
Stand 39er, Red Nose 5 Delta.
Scandinavian 3 Echo, 1 second, turn to the right, you can, second intersection to the right, you can turn in.
Second right, thank you very much.
After landing checklist was the weather radar and predictive insurance system, which off, and reducing the speed to lower stand 6-4. We are just on Delta. stand 60 Alpha. The third one is 64.
Scandinavian 33, you missed the stand 10, but you can take
If you are available.
stand
Checked.
Yep, would be on your right hand side now.
This one is a stand 63. And the next one is 64. On the ground, 64 identified. Reducing the speed. And also time for set the lights off. There is no guidance system active for now, and also any follow me car. Just I'm going for the outside for the stop position of the aircraft at gate 64. Reducing the speed. I think the position of the aircraft is right now good. Okay, stop the aircraft. Parking brake is set to on. Transponder off. Parking brake accumulator pressure checked, and also the memo. APU bleed on. Time for shut down the engines. Engine number 1. Shut down. Positive shutdown. And also engine number 2.
All the lovely aircraft to just join us at Arlanda. This is from Arlanda
Positive
Tower.
shutdown.
Very nice sequencing from the outside. You guys talked on Unicom. Very good stuff. Keep that up in the future. It makes for a lot of an easier time for us on tower.
Thank you. 41488, and thank you for ATC.
Seatbelt off. Beacon off.
And ground 148, you want me to take Yankee or is it?
Skyline 1488, if you're able, please take Yankee.
We'll take Yankee 148.
Thank you.
Okay, deboarding the aircraft, and let's connect the jetway and open the cargo doors, chocks in place, and also GPU connected to the aircraft. And let's connect the ground power. Okay, time, cone and chocks are in place. Parking brake released, and time for parking checklist. Parking brake or chocks set, engines off, wing light. Which is off now, and also fuel pumps off.
On the ground. Good evening, Nordic.
Parking checklist completed. Okay, welcome to the
842 on the ground. Hello, taxi stand 37.
Arlanda Airport, and thank you for joining me
Stand 37.
today on board Beeline 1 Hotel Romeo, which operated by Airbus A320 of Brussels Airlines. And as you already just during passing the top of descent saw, it was complicated with the frequent amended approach clearance through the different star and also runway, which the handling of this condition in the flight simulator by a single pilot is a little bit tactical and also a little bit difficult, but everything went as expected. The landing and approach was safe and good, and hope you have enjoyed this flight. And if you like this video, just hit the thumbs up and just hit the bell to notify you for the upcoming
direction here, so
videos. And also, if you do not subscribe the channel yet, please subscribe the BoomerangSimPilot channel for a more positive energy from you to the BoomerangSimPilot channel. Again, thank you very much for joining me on this flight. And if you have any suggestion or recommendation which can improve our works in the BoomerangSimPilot, just comment below and notify me about any requests or also any modification or modified any video or procedure which we are now follow for making the videos. Sit back, relax and enjoy the ride on board BoomerangSimPilot channel. Wish you as always safest sky. Thank you and goodbye.